welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking all about the great Mahendra Singh Dhoni, commonly known as MS Dhoni, or affectionately known as Thala Dhoni by thousands of adoring fans. For those of you who don't know, MS Dhoni is a 38-year-old Indian cricket legend. He's known as one of the best wicketkeepers in modern limited overs international cricket, and we've been graced with Dhoni representing India for a number of years now. But the current coronavirus pandemic could mean that his days in national colours are over. Dhoni hasn't played a single competitive match of cricket since the ICC World Cup semi-final against New Zealand, which was last July. Whilst we're waiting on updates, let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about why Dhoni is widely regarded as a true legend of the game. Let's get to it. Let's rewind to the start of Dhoni's lengthy international career and let's discuss how he came on the scene to solve India's wicketkeeper batsman crisis. India experimented with several wicketkeepers over the late 90s and early 2000s, from Parthiv Patel and Dinesh Karthik, for example. But none of them could cement their position. Dhoni's breakthrough match, it came in 2005 in a match against Pakistan when hitting his first international century. In the second ODI of the six-match series, after the fall of Sachin Tendulkar's wicket, Dhoni came on and smashed 15 fours and 4 sixes in his innings. At the time, 148 runs was the third highest individual score by a wicketkeeper, behind Adam Gilchrist's 172 and 154. I think it's a good time to talk about another significant record set in 2005. Dhoni smashed 183 not out off 145 deliveries against Sri Lanka. And guess what? It's still the highest ODI score by a wicketkeeper to date. The number 183, it seems to be a special one for the journey of a successful Indian skipper. In the '99 World Cup, Sourav Ganguly blasted his way to 183 and was appointed as full-time captain a year later. Fast forward to the Asia Cup in 2012, Virat Kohli's 183 off 148 balls demolished Pakistan to lead the men in blue to victory, and he was appointed as the full-time captain of India for the next Asia Cup. Similarly, just 2 years after Dhoni's outstanding display against Sri Lanka, he went on to captain India in the T20 World Cup, which I'll talk about in the next section. The start of his journey will always be remembered as being India's long-term solution for the wicketkeeper batsman slot. After making his mark, this was the beginning of Dhoni's sensational international career. Over the years, Dhoni's calm demeanour on and off the field has made him the most successful captain of the Indian cricket team to date. In 2007, Dhoni made a dream captaincy debut in the T20 World Cup and he led the young Indian side to victory. From then on, his captaincy career went from strength to strength. He's the only captain in the history of cricket to have won all ICC trophies. India's maiden T20 World Cup win, it was just the beginning for Dhoni's achievements as India captain. The monumental World Cup victory in 2011, it followed a few years later, and Dhoni's individual heroics earned him the Man of the Match award for that intense final against Sri Lanka. The 2013 Champions Trophy win was a memorable one for many reasons. Dhoni's perfect timing and judgment behind the stumps, it was instrumental in India's journey to victory against England. Despite the match being reduced to 20 overs due to rain, cool-headed Dhoni set up the men in blue to ensure that England were tormented by India's spinners. Another ICC trophy in the bag and Dhoni had made history. Unsurprisingly, after taking up Test captaincy in 2008, Dhoni had an enormous role to play in the achievements to follow by the men in blue. 2009 was a historic one for Dhoni as Test captain. He led the Indian team to the #1 position in the ICC Test rankings for the very first time. They maintained this position for 18 impressive months. Of all the moments to cherish under Dhoni's Test captaincy, the memorable one for me would be in 2013 when India became the first team in more than 40 years to whitewash Australia in a Test series. Aside from many unforgettable captaincy moments, Dhoni has demonstrated over the years his outstanding individual ability on many occasions. I think a standout memory for me, it has to be Dhoni hitting the winning six in the 2011 World Cup final. Oh man. I mean, that incredible power finishing, it's earned Dhoni the record of the most international sixes as captain with 204, and Ricky Ponting, he sits in second place with 171. Whether or not Dhoni's days in national colours are over, one thing is for sure. Dhoni will continue to inspire a generation of young wicketkeepers in the world of cricket. English wicketkeeper batsman Sam Billings, for example, he's praised Dhoni for being a role model for him, and he's been vocal about the valuable time he spent playing under him in the IPL. In the summer of 2018, in the England-Australia Test Series, England were heading towards a defeat, and Jos Buttler led England to victory in the last over with an unbeaten 100. Now, post-match, when he was asked whether he was calm as he looked, he simply said, "When you're out there, at least you can do something about it. I was just trying to soak up the pressure and imagine what MS Dhoni would do." And now World Cup winning wicketkeeper batsmen like Jos Buttler trying to emulate MS Dhoni, it really shows the positive influence he's had in the world of cricket. Dhoni has carved a legacy, he's inspired a generation, and he's set many records. Indian cricket fans will appreciate the Dhoni era for years to come. What Dhoni has been able to contribute to Indian cricket over 12 glorious years really has earned him the title of the greatest captain of all time. Sachin Tendulkar even once said that Dhoni is probably the best captain he's ever played with. From solving India's wicketkeeper batsman crisis to leading the Men in Blue through many unforgettable milestones, Dhoni is a true cricket legend. If his international career really is over, it'll be the end of an era I'll cherish forever. Dhoni fans, what are your greatest memories of all time? Comment below. After the Sachin Tendulkar video, a lot of you requested this, so I really hope you enjoyed it. I love hearing from you guys, so keep letting me know who your favourite cricketers or footballers are to talk about. Subscribe for uploads, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.